welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host, with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. The Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here. I'm hyped. I'm ready for Friday Night Smackdown. First and foremost, thank you so very much for being a part of this show. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it next week, I thank you so very much for watching it. You don't have to, but I want you to, and I'm happy that you are watching it. Without a doubt, from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins, I truly thank you. I promise you, without you guys, it wouldn't be me. And I say this, I say I'm humbled, and I'm truly humbled every single time I look at those views. I love you. I love you so much for them or whatnot. If you want to do anything for me other than the watching or whatnot, you can go ahead and hit the thumbs up button if you like it. If you don't like it, take it back or whatnot. But if you like it, keep it. You're showing love for me. If you want to do anything else for me or whatnot, I'm not asking for a dime. I'm not asking for a single red cent. Go ahead and hit the sub button. If you've already hit the sub button, thank you. If you have not hit the sub button, hit the sub button. If you are both of them and you hit the sub button, go talk to other people. Tell them, hey, I'm here. I am doing this for you guys, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're on the road to monetization. We're on the road to monetization, you guys. So if you want to do anything else for me, or whatnot, the last thing I asked for, not a credit card number, not a debit card number. Go ahead and hit the notification bell. I do seven core shows each and every single week. Now, Saturdays, I do not have anything for Saturdays. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for Saturdays. But right now, nothing for Saturdays. We will have the Dirt Sheet Roundup now on Sundays, okay? Sundays. Dirt Sheet Roundup will be on Sundays. Following, if I have any type of pay-per-views as well, it will be on Sunday. Now, let's go ahead and get to the show. Great show. I enjoyed the show. SmackDown is getting better and better. Raw is just really good. They are just some really great shows, and they are pushing toward Extreme Rules, which is in 2 weeks. First and foremost, I tell you this, I love Roman Reigns. He is the even though he is a part-time champion, he is the best world champion in all of wrestling. He is the number one champion. Hands down. There's no more CM Punk, unfortunately. Yes. Hands down. He is the number one. He is the needle mover. He is the tribal chief. He is God mode. He is Roman Reigns. Okay, so sorry. Anyway, so we get the Bloodline comes out first, and they Paul talks about Salt Lake City, and what do they call you? Say, oh, you guys, we're called Louisianians because we're from Louisiana. A little spit came out. That was nasty. But anyway, they talk about the loss of Drew McIntyre at a Clash at the Castle. They also talk about Solo Sikoa, who just recently dropped the title at NXT. So I'm guessing he has nothing else to do with NXT. And also they have his new his new title, which is he is the enforcer of the Bloodline. He is the muscle of the Bloodline, which is giving now more leeway to the tag champions, the Usos. Now, they was trying to figure out who sent out for Solo Sikoa, and what happened. Now, apparently the elders okayed him to go to, of course, the Carter's Wells to support and help if needed. So Roman did get on the mic, and the Usos got on the mic and talked about the Brawling Brutes, where of course we know they're going to win. Who cares? But we're going to talk about that later because it was more that happened on that little scenario. But before they got to y'all the ones, y'all the twos, and we're the ones, Roman asks for the mic, and he talks about where the elders, yeah, they did approve it for you to be there. I need to make sure that you work for me. You take orders from me. And he asked him, he said, do you acknowledge me? And he got on the mic and said, I do acknowledge you as the tribal chief. Gave him a huge hug, all sorts of love. After that, everybody walks. Everybody was starting to walk out. And Sammy interrupts and says, I want to also acknowledge you as well. And Roman looked at him and said, why are you talking? What is the point of you talking? And I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what is going on. What is going on? I think I got a little sore throat, you guys. I'm sorry. But he did ask. Roman did ask him. Why are you talking? Like you're always interrupting. What is the point of you talking? Sammy says, and he also says, why do you have that shirt on? I need you to take that shirt off. He said, you're disrespecting the wise man. You're over talking. You're over talking the wise man. You're overstepping boundaries. I don't know what more you need or whatnot. So he told him one more time that shirt needs to come off. So he was like, I don't know, is this a joke or I don't know what's going on, So Jay grabs the shirt, rips the shirt off, destroys the shirt, and it was wild. So what Roman said is, you don't need that shirt. I got a new shirt for you, and it said honorary Us. And Sammy gives the tribal chief a huge hug and of respect, and that was the end of that storyline. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm kind of lost, but I'm not lost to a certain extent. I mean, if I wanted anybody to take that belt off of Roman Reigns, it's now. Should be Sami Zayn in a year. In a year now, Sami should be just picking up back-to-back wins, and Sami should be the one that takes that belt off of Roman Reigns. I doubt if that happens, but that would be a good thing if that did. After that, we get the Brawling Brutes are in the backstage, looking at the TV and watching all of this goes down. After that, we get Lacey Evans versus America. Lacey Evans versus the Smackdown Women's Champion Liv Morgan. Wasn't a lot to go home to with this match, but Lacey Evans did go to the outside and go underneath the ring and grabs a broom, and she shouldn't want the broom, so she got the kendo stick, and she was about to hit Liv with the kendo stick, but she does duck, puts her in a code breaker, and also that avalanche for her to win the match. Now, here's the thing. She goes out to get the kendo stick and was about to hit Liv Morgan, but didn't. She's the good guy. She wasn't going to do that. But she grabs it again and beats the living shit out of Liv Morgan. After that, throwing her to the barricade, having her dazed a little dizzy. She goes back into the ring, underneath the ring, grabs a table, put Liv on the table, and goes to the top rope and a back, like a nice little a senton bomb off the top rope on the outside onto Lacey Evans. Now, here's the thing. I thought that was pretty cool. Hands down, I thought that was pretty cool. But here's the thing. For the expense, for the payoff, I hope it didn't injure Liv. Because after she did that, she was hobbling really, really bad. I know she's trying to show that she's good, but we don't have to do it 2 weeks before the match, for crying out loud. Hopefully, and I'm hoping that she's okay. I'm hoping that, of course, Lacey Evans is okay as well. But you don't need to go that extreme, and we know that she's very small. She doesn't need to do that. You know. After that, Hit Row. They're talking about the remainder matches. Of course, the match between the Usos and Brawling Brutes. They said, I don't care who wins. I just want next. So they start to give each other some champagne, and the Street Profits are there, and they're talking about, of course, the match between Otis and Braun Strowman, and out and in comes Shinsuke Nakamura. That must be a fusion of Shinsuke and Zach Morris, but he says that he got his money, of course, on Braun Strowman. After that, we do get a promo of course, Sami Zayn talking to Caterer, because if you don't know, Roman Reigns is 100% vegan. He does not eat anything that consists of meat. So he was mad at the Caterer, saying that it has to be 100% vegan, and he swoops him off. In comes Madcap Moss and current Intercontinental Champion Ricochet. They're talking about, that they truly think that you are being this jester. You are not part of the bloodline, and out comes Sokoa, who beats the living shit out of... Well, he attacks Madcap Moss, but he beats the living shit out of Ricochet and says, yeah, you are... So we know that he's part of the bloodline now. You cannot talk to him unless you're talking to everybody in the bloodline, because he did say that. If you're talking about me, you're literally talking about the tribal chief, and you're gonna get beat up behind it. So after that, we get a video montage of the Usos and them being very close to now the last two tag teams, which is I forgot the other one, but New Day. New Day holds the reign, I think, with 180 something odd days. Y'all comment, let me know what it was. But after that, we get the New Day versus Maximum Male Models. Nothing really to go home about with this match. When I tell you that Maxine grabbed one of the cameras from one of the guys. Maxine is so gorgeous. She's a very pretty young lady. And she starts taking pictures of her brother, her big brother, Max Dupree, taking pictures of the ring and Masway and is it Maswa? And they are so vain that they're not understanding that they're having a wrestling match, and they get rolled up and they lose. But here's the thing: Max Dupree gets mad, takes off his jacket, and starts hitting the ring. He's frustrated. But I'm like, you're frustrated, but you were in the mix of taking the pictures as well. So why are you mad? Like, I'm so lost behind that. It doesn't make any sense. It's getting kind of weird now, but, I digress. They go back to the party, where it's a lot of people at the party now. It's starting to pick up. The Los Lotharios gets there, and they say, you don't need to be here. Y'all are downers. You do not need to be here. So they did leave. After that, we get the Otis and Braun Strowman match. Believe it or not, I didn't take a lot of notes on this match, but it was actually a pretty decent match. Braun throws Otis out of the ring, and Braun tries to do that move where he runs around the ring to get some momentum to do like a shoulder tackle. But of course, who I really love, Chad Gable, gets in the way, and Braun has to jump over him for Otis to attack him. Otis does a beautiful Vader bomb on Braun Strowman, and he gets him to the other side and tries to do I'm guessing a suicide headbutt, but Braun gets out of the way. Braun does a crazy power bomb to pin and win the match. Great match once again. With two huge horses. They even had like the boxing thing where, they had the comparisons of the height, weight, and chest size and all that. I thought it was pretty cool. After that, we get the Brawling Brutes promo where they are saying that it's fight night, and also they do Sheamus announces that we will have a part 2 of him versus Gunther for the Intercontinental title in 2 weeks at the premiere of SmackDown. Can't wait to see that. After that, we get the Drew McIntyre promo where he has talked to the higher ups, and now he has confirmed that at Extreme Rules they will have a strap match, because once again Drew McIntyre is not happy with of course Karrion Kross getting hit from behind, getting these crazy submission holds, you name it. He's been done with. So he says, I don't like playing games, and I like resolving everything in the ring. So they have confirmed it. The screen goes black and white. We get Scarlett, her just fine, just as fine can be. And of course, Karrion is behind Drew McIntyre yet again. But here's the funny part about it. It's a one-on-one where he got the upper, Drew gets the upper advantage this go around, getting him really good this go around, grabbing him, throwing him into the turnbuckle. While he's on the turnbuckle, he grabs the strap, puts it on Karrion Kross, beating him senselessly with that strap. Nice clotheslines, and he was about to hit him again with the strap, but Charlotte interferes. He doesn't do it, and he walks up toward her, and she has a fireball, I guess, in her pocket, and kind of blinds him just a little bit. Karrion tries to get the upper advantage, to no avail. We get a nice spine buster by Drew McIntyre, but Charlotte again comes in with a low blow to get Karrion Kross to do that beautiful, what is it called again? It is called it's called the Canyon, Cross Canyon. And he tells him, hey, I agree, I accept your challenge. Just give in, and choked him out yet again. I can't wait to see this match. Extreme Rules is coming out to be a really great card, hands down. After that, we get Dakota Kai versus Raquel Rodriguez. Right now, I'm guessing Aaliyah is injured due to the fact of the match, and she is trying to, just fight for her friend or whatnot, or her tag team partner. They just lost the belts. So she goes in, she is beating the living crap. Straight offense by Raquel. But we do get a lot of shenanigans from Io Sky, and of course from Bailey. Out comes Shotzi again to help Raquel. She attacks both Bailey and Io Sky, giving the time for Raquel Rodriguez to roll her up and win the match. After that, all the Damage Control comes in and attacks Raquel Rodriguez, but Shotzi is right behind them to even the numbers a little bit, and we might get that match hopefully at the opener, or one of the hopefully we'll get that match between those two at Extreme Rules, those four at Extreme Rules. But the heels did tuck tail and run away. After that, we get, of course, the main event, which was the Brawling Brutes and the Usos. Now, here's the thing. The match, I thought, was not that good. They kind of singled out Butch a lot. He's the smaller of the two. Eventually, Ridge did get in and got a lot of offense in, picking both of them up. Once again, Jay and Sammy just cannot coexist in the same area. So what happened was Sammy goes into the audience and grabs one of the chairs, tries to go in and attack one of the Brawling Brutes. Sheamus does not make that happen. He grabs the chair, but we see now Imperium comes out to attack Sheamus. Also, Gunther comes out to attack as well, giving the Usos the opportunity to put the 1D, which is the 3D, the 1D onto, I think that was Butch, for them to win. Now, if you paying attention, they were talking about, of course, Sheamus and Gunther having a rematch in 2 weeks of the opener of Smackdown. That's going to be the go home show. I think that's the go home show for Extreme Rules as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. I enjoy it. I enjoy the last match. I had to watch it again and whatnot. It was a pretty decent match. And a lot of people are catering to what they were doing all around the wrestling landscape now. Not only AEW, but a lot of not WWE, but a lot of AEW is doing it, and also Impact is doing it, which is really cool. I respect it times 12. If it's something that is good, I hope everybody else rolls with it. They does fade to black after that. I mean, very interesting tag team match, but they're going to surpass the New Day. That's what it looks like. So I don't see them losing those belts anytime soon as well. For them to lose those belts is for them to break the bloodline up. So I don't see them losing that belt for another year as well. Now, what we need to do, my opinion, is to build more tag teams up. I mean, where is Bobby Roode? Like, where is the Dirty Dogs? I haven't even seen Dolph Ziggler in a while. I know Dolph was in NXT, but he's no longer the champion, and he did a couple of matches. So where is the Dirty Dogs? Like, I seen them one time. That was it. That's when they were having issues with, I'm guessing that was MVP and Omos, I think it was. That was the last time I seen him. I have to look it up and see if he's on, the injury reserve list. He has to be. It's been a while. But other than that, it was a really great show. I do have one more show to do today. It is a 2-hour AEW Rampage Grand Slam Night 2. I will be doing that as well. Y'all, I love y'all so much. Make sure you're taking care of your brain. Make sure you're taking care of brain, because brain comes first. That didn't come out right. Make sure you take care of your mental health first, okay? Also, flu season is around the corner, and that disgusting bug who I hate, which I had, or whatnot, which is not fun. I promise you, it's not fun at all. So, y'all, if you're healthy enough, go get vaccinated. If you've already vaccinated, go get another. I think it's you can get a third shot. I think you can. If you're healthy enough. I love y'all again. Like, share, and subscribe. Oh yeah, I forgot to show y'all this. I have Robin. They have these on sale at where did I see this at GameStop. Because I'll tell you this, I pre-ordered Fight Forever. I've pre-ordered and paid for it, just waiting on it to come out, which we have no release date. But I can't wait to play that game. It's supposed to play just like a traditional if you played like WrestleMania 2000 or Revenge, something like that. So I can't wait to play that game. But until next time, you guys, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.